so here is what I did. So I've got the mirror. Right there it is, nice and that's the mirror. You guys can kind of see that. Anyways, so what I initially thought I would do is get this pattern here. So this is the little gasket that goes here. Whoops, backwards. So that's the gasket that goes here for your mirror. Okay, like that. Anyways, you guys get the idea. A couple extra holes there, but they'll get covered, so we don't have to worry about that. So I use this pattern here, and I thought, well, let me make something out of plastic that kind of would do what I'm wanting, and I built this here. So if you see, that's kind of got a wedge angle to it, right? So I put that on, tried that. That was not enough angle. I still couldn't see nothing out the back. So I said, well, I've got to get a better, something better, right? So this is part of an old, I think it was a mud flap or something. Don't know exactly what it was, but what I did is I traced out the plastic to this, put it the right way here. So it's kind of this way, right? So that's kind of what I did there. So being that the angle has to be from this side, back, this will give me that much. It is a lot, I know. I'm going to make it smooth, try to make it look somewhat decent. So what I did is I got, a few pieces of this durable rubber, and I cut the pieces. I cut 4 pieces, about the same amount, and then I just cut them, not very good, not very not equal, or I don't know what I want to say there. But anyways, so you guys kind of get an idea of what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do, you guys get an idea of what is I'm trying to accomplish here. So I'm going to have to cut an angle into this going that way, right? Angle, right? Or like this, but bigger. So I'm going to do that, cut there. So I'm going to try and put this on the vise, see if I can hacksaw the angle into it. Maybe get half of it and turn it over and get the other half, and hope that works. And if it does, great. Then all I've got to do is smooth out these edges. These are not real good. And then, get it to where it fits this gasket. And hopefully we'll be in business. We'll see. Let's see if this is enough. So this is about almost 2 inches, inch and a half, 2 inches. So by the time I'm done, probably right at inch and a half, 2 inches. So let's see. Hopefully it's enough. If not, I'm going to be doing this all over again. So let me get to the cutting part and quit talking. All right. So here it is in the vise. I'll put that rag there to give it some stability while I go to cut it, because I'm going to be cutting this way. So all right, there it is. I'm going to get Mr. Hacksaw out and see how much of a mess I can make. So let's see if I can do this one-handed. I know I'm probably going to make a mess, but that's okay. This is kind of what this is all about, right? Trial and error, make a mess. Eventually we'll make it better. Let's see. I think I got a pretty good angle on it here. Let's go. This seems to hold them together pretty good. So now I'm just going to find a sander like this. I want to see if we can make a mess, more of a mess. Let's see. So let's go take this to the bed of the truck. See how bad we can make this. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a hole right there. Probably clearance the back holes there, that way there's not interference with the screw going through. But I got to make a hole there, that way the screw goes all the way through here. So I got to do that here. Need both hands, so I got to set this down. Now that the glue, well, I kind of got ahead of myself here. So the glue's kind of set in. It's, as you can see, it's much smoother now. I've kind of got it. I use that right there and basically smoothed it out pretty good there. I think that's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, you can get it. It's trying to get some focus there. So what it's gonna do, it's gonna sit right here on the mirror, and it's gonna hold that mirror out about that much to make the mirror useful on these C10s, 71, 72 C10s. The way the mirror mounts on these, not very useful on the passenger side unless you've got that right there. We're about to see. Let's see if I can get it put on there. I've got to find a longer screw to get in there, and I think the back screws work just fine, but the one up front needs to be longer. Okay, I kind of got it on there, so I wanted to at least show this. So far this is not easy to get in on, that's for sure, not by yourself anyways. So that's what the gasket and all that looks like. So I had to use these guys here, so I've got an extra one. So what I had to do is get this, let's see, make sure I position it right. So this goes into the door like that. I've got two of these, that's why I've got this one. So basically this goes on the inside here, on the inside of that, and the one screw bolts into that hole there, and then the other two bolt into those two smaller screws there, or holes there. So what I had to do is I turned this over, grabbed it here, right about there, and I shoved it into that hole there like that. So that's how I got it in there. So it's now on permanent. It's nice and tight. You see the gasket. That's how it looks from the back. So now I'll show you. All right, Bobby, you can get back there. Right there by the mirror. I'm gonna have you adjust it. Right. So now, okay, adjust the mirror up. Yep. So now, and then in, from the inside in, the driver's side, you can actually see the door handle in the back of the truck there. Get a little closer so you can see. So now the mirror is useful. So now you can see the back of the truck with that extra angle. Kind of nice, huh?